good, YouTube? It's your boy Fresco back with another video. In today's video, we're gonna see one of the baddest women in the DC universe go against one of the baddest women in the League of Legends verse.
Open up!
I'm gonna stop talking. Just make sure y'all like and subscribe.
Harley Quinn, DC's fantabulous
baddest woman
anti-hero.
ever.
Jinx, the loose cannon of League of Legends.
We live in a
By
society
bad, I meant like
that adheres to strict laws and norms, but these two ladies turn that system on its head with their wild enthusiasm for destruction.
God, like look at her,
chaos.
bro.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Let's go, let's go. I'm actually interested. I feel like this is a good
Born
matchup.
to a middle-class family in the heart of Brooklyn, USA, Harley Quinn V.S. had long lived a life of mediocrity. She had embarrassing parents, annoying siblings,
And a high school life that sucked. Even more than the normal ones.
She never quite felt like she fit in anywhere. But despite this, Harley knew she was destined for greatness.
So, inspired by a childhood crush turned psychotic murderer, Harleen spent years training to be a world-renowned criminal psychiatrist, eventually traveling to Gotham City's infamous Arkham Asylum
We all know
to
this
research
story.
the most dangerous
Oh my
criminals
God,
on the
she's so
planet,
bad,
like
bro. She's
Batman's
so
arch
bad.
nemesis, the Joker.
But after analyzing the Joker and his horrific, unspeakable history as a homicidal clown, and Jared Leto, she came to realize one truth.
The Joker was actually a misunderstood angel squashed down by an unjust society and wrongfully harassed by that son of a bitch Batman.
This was the first of the Joker's
so
many
bad, bro.
manipulations, leading Harleen to see a warped reflection of herself through him.
That's
Culminating
crazy.
in her breaking him out of prison, bleaching her skin via chemical vat baptism, and joining him on his life of crime. Descending into love like madness and reborn as the
so
fantastic
bad.
Harley Quinn.
And she was packing plenty of tools of maniacal mayhem, including her iconic hammer, electric buzzers, and bombs of all shapes and sizes, like the dreaded banana cream pie, the most evil of all pie flavors.
When she wants to get around quickly, she can use her handy...
Oh my
She wants to get
God! Yeah.
around quickly, she can use her handy dandy pogo stick, which she straps rockets to. That doesn't seem safe.
Speaking of unsafe, Harley's most versatile tool is her pop gun, a rotating revolver with special ammo rounds, like a boxing glove. Whoa!
Like, he's really in the Harley cosplay.
And did I mention explosive rounds?
Explosive rounds.
My leg is gone! Oh no! Oh wait.
That's pretty
There
funny.
he was.
That's pretty funny.
I'm fine.
I'm gonna go.
Harley combines her arsenal with unparalleled gymnastic skills, making her far deadlier than your average criminal. She can even keep up with experts like Deadshot and Catwoman, even Batman at times. The peak human super...
All right, I'll be honest, bro. I've never seen Harleen catch a dub, bro. I never seen her catch an actual dub. So the fact that they're saying this gotta be cap.
Superhero that can dodge lightning and survive this alien device exploding, which obliterated multiple city blocks.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that
I can see.
stretches the term.
I say
human just a bit. But
the
hey,
strongest
he's
Harley
the goddamn Batman, so
is
allow it.
Suicide Squad
Unfortunately for
Harley.
Harley, despite her unwavering loyalty to the Joker, their honeymoon period did not last. He spent years abusing her, physically and emotionally, tearing her down piece by piece.
Then, when he got bored, he strapped her to a friggin' rocket and launched her halfway across Gotham City. Guess that's one way to say, no, it's not you,
Yeah,
it's
it's
me.
over. It's over, bro.
Harley was left alone in the wreckage, abandoned by the one person she dedicated her entire life to.
Wait,
Until fellow
whoa,
villain
whoa.
Poison Ivy came by.
She gets healing
She nursed
factor?
Harley back to health, literally healing her from a damaged relationship. Ivy even gave Harley a chemical concoction that granted her superhuman strength and a healing factor.
I suppose a healthy relationship can sometimes feel like your own superpower in and
I
of
didn't know
itself.
that.
Yeah, and those two definitely seem like very good friends. Wink.
With Ivy at her side, Harley went on to rebuild herself as a famous anti-hero, leading teams like the Gotham Sirens and Suicide Squad. She worked on developing new
Suicide Squad
skills
is
built
what I
around
know.
her own strengths rather than that of her past.
Like learning to use her lifelong knowledge of psychoanalysis to manipulate her foes
God.
mid-combat.
And creating tons of her own chemical concoctions, like tranquilizers and sleeping gases that can incapacitate metahumans. She even reverse-engineered her former flame's trademark Joker Venom. This deadly substance excites the laughter centers in a person's brain and forces them to laugh until they suffocate.
Harley was clearly on.
I'm not gonna lie, like laughing, if you can laugh, laughter can kill you. So I believe this. Laughter's something different.
On top of the world, but nothing caps off self-improvement like a Rocky Balboa training montage. So Harley went to Themyscira of all places to get a combat internship with the Amazons.
What?
Just like her favoriteest superhero, Wonder Woman. And imagine going from bashing random goons
Harley
in Gotham
won.
to
Harley
fighting
won.
alongside immortal
I'm sorry.
warrior goddesses.
Harley wins.
She became agile enough to jump between skyscrapers and strong enough to rip an entire palm tree out of the ground with her bare hands. Based on the size of the tree and the weight of an average palm by foot, that weighs about 600 pounds. And she can hold it one-handed, so her actual strength is probably at least twice as much.
Enough to lift a full-grown brown bear and throw it like a ragdoll. Hell, her skills advanced so far, she was appointed a herald on the War World Apocalypse. You know, the planet ruled by the living embodiment of evil.
Defeated
Even
Joker,
the actual
Punchline, and
personification
Nightwing?
of the DC editorial staff
What?
likes to call her in to help with tough jams.
That's crazy.
As the years went on, Harley surprised literally everyone by transitioning from supervillain to superhero. She partnered up with other heroes, became a psychiatrist again, and legitimately started helping other vigilantes with trauma, like Jason Todd, who definitely needed that.
Oh yeah,
In
Jason
fact,
needed
the Bat
that.
family she used to antagonize and ridicule eventually accepted her as kind of an extended member of their group, teaming up with her to save Gotham from her toxic ex. Good for her.
Her
Guess
toxic
we're not going
ex.
to talk about when she went back to the Joker a couple times, huh?
In the end, she may
Hey,
be a
Mr.
little
J.
nutty, but you'd be mad
Alright,
not to
chill.
love Harley
Oh
Quinn.
my god. Okay, all right.
The world of Runeterra is a wondrous fantasy land of
get into-
advanced technology,
I
arcane
really
magics,
like Jinx.
and legendary champions. But on its northern shores are two cities locked in
excited.
political
I'm
turmoil.
excited.
For decades, Piltover's
super
vigilante
excited.
exploited the undercity of Zaun, forcing workers into unsafe conditions and brutalizing the populace with terrifying police enforcers.
Oh, so like New Jersey. You could have just said New Jersey.
New Jersey.
Until one day, a wild, loose cannon would literally explode onto the scene. She gave those uptight topsiders a taste of their own medicine, menacing its people with bombs, gunfire, and even more bombs. This was Jinx.
Jinx destroyed Zeppelins, Jumanji'd the shit out of the local zoo, and switched the street signs. What a monster! Now those monkeys will never find their way back.
Only the enforcer, Violet, could hope to stop her. But even armed with massive
Vi
gauntlets
is-
weighing over
Vi is so
4,000 pounds
bad.
each, Vi could not definitively
Sheesh.
overcome Jinx's magnificent arsenal of mechanical monstrosities.
Man, they're so evenly matched. It's almost like they're
Jinx kind of
related.
bad too, though.
Anyway, Jinx can burst open birds with her trusty Zapper Shock pistol, turn enemies to Swiss cheese with her Pow Pow minigun, and blow bad guys to bits with her Flame Chomper grenades.
But Jinx's favorite weapon is her Fishbones rocket launcher. So much so, she rides it like a rocket-powered pogo stick. Well, that
That's-
seems even less safe.
Well, don't let
No,
her manic
that's just
attitude
like Harley.
fool you. Not only is Jinx tough enough to take a hit from Braum, a guy who can shake mountains with a punch, but she's wicked smart. Almost all her gear is custom made. She's even recreated Hex Tech, funky science powered by magic crystals. Ooh.
Including her handheld teleportation device.
Oh,
my
what?
bad.
I didn't. Yo,
Is that
that's cool.
League of Legends? What a coincidence.
Oh no.
Hold the phone.
Big screen league mode.
Talking about League of Legends over there? I love that game.
Oh
I got
my.
in more than 10,000 hours just in our college days.
This better not be an ad.
League of Legends is a multiplayer online battle arena game forged in the flames of LAN parties and
Come on, bro.
salty
This better not
gamer
be a
tears.
League of Legends
Oh.
ad.
And as any professional will tell you, to play the game well, you need to min-max your character's loadout with the best possible items.
Yeah, and the worst mistake
ain't
you can
fair,
make
then.
is being new. God, it's the midterms all over again. No, Boomstick, stay in your lane. What are you doing in the jungle? Stop it, feeder.
Jinx's ideal loadouts include Phantom Dancer, so she can phase through objects after landing a blow.
I'd like to phase out of this conversation.
Then there's the Quicksilver Sash, which protects her from status effects like sleep, paralysis, and poison. This includes forced actions, which make you do things
wow.
you don't want to do. Hey, Boom!
Yikes.
Want to pop into a match with your old Teemo from back in the day? I can set it up right now.
How about we move on to Arcane before I ram my foot up your ass?
What?
So, there's more to Jinx than what the main games depict. Before her infamous tomfoolery, most people around Zon knew her as an innocent young tinkerer named Powder.
Like pretty much everyone in the Undercity, Powder had it rough. She lost her parents in a conflict with enforcers, but had a bit of luck when she joined this cool foster family along with Vi, who was, gasp, her sister all along. If you're wondering what put soap in their opera, Vi was a total badass, and Powder was desperate to also prove herself to her newfound family. And then she made a mistake.
Seemingly abandoned, Powder was left in the hands of the most notorious drug kingpin around. Silco was not the father she needed, but the one she wanted, teaching her to turn her perceived weaknesses into her greatest strengths. Thus, she became Jinx.
Even when the sisters reunited years later, they couldn't fully reconcile, setting up the game of cat and mouse in the game.
Jinx was an excellent rival, able to keep up with other skilled warriors like the bullet-dodging Echo, and survive the worst of Zon's toxic environments, which can kill normal people in minutes. After a near-fatal explosion, she was also infused
I would say
with
Jinx
Shimmer,
is like
a
really
toxic
strong,
strength
bro.
and speed-enhancing drug that permanently altered her body's biochemistry.
But Shimmer's side effects intensified her prior trauma, making her much more unhinged and prone to attacking with lethal intent.
Inspiring her ultimate weapon, the Super Mega Death Rocket! This baby's been powered by both Hextech and its even more volatile cousin, Chemtech.
That's even more explosive. I forgot how much I appreciated the explodey options. Anyway, both Hextech and Chemtech are comparable in power to natural magic.
On par with what a badass mage like Lux is able to cast, such as Lucent Singularity, which can totally body these big old rocks.
Measuring their width with Lux's height, we can determine she destroyed almost
13,000
tons of
we ain't
rock
come for the
from
math,
30
bro.
meters away.
We already failed math. Y'all already
Mega
knew
Death
that.
Rocket matching the speed and power of Lux's final spark. A much more powerful attack that fires a Kamehameha of natural light.
So her rocket is not only super strong, but super fast. From powder to gunpowder, Silco couldn't be prouder.
But her violet streak grew grim until the day she met a particularly explosive Yordle. Ziggs bonded with her over their mutual passion for destruction, but his was more tempered, control. Thanks to his wisdom, Jinx learned a little bit of restraint when it came to exploding things of a more fleshy nature.
Helping her tone down the wanton violence and recover some of her mental stability, like he's some kind of feline brand Jiminy Cricket.
And despite being on opposite sides of the bridge, Jinx and Vi remained sisters, ultimately still caring about each other in their own way, even if they were at odds more often than not.
Though you better believe that when things get boring and uptight, Jinx will be there to shake things up.
All right, it's time to the moment we've all been waiting for, man. Oh my God! Oh! This looks heat. Oh my God! Look at Harley. Oh my, she's so bad, bro.
I'll show you a murder.
Okay. Let's see what this is talking about.
Oh, I just love exploding stuff. I like exploding stuff too.
Baby girl Harley better win, bro. Ooh. Soundtrack fire. Okay. Oh, why they do that to the crow, bro? Hey. Ooh. The ricochet. Oh, I forgot she can TP.
Look out! She's right behind you.
Aw, thanks, pal. Traitor!
Yo, this is actually heat, bro. Oh.
You're a real firecracker. Got a light? Oh, sure thing.
That's stupid, bro. That's so stupid. Oh, she put it in her mouth. Oh. Boom. Gave her that Will Smith special.
Stop horsing around!
Ooh. Oh God, this is so stupid, man. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. This is cool. This is a good death battle. Oh, that's rough. Is she done? Wait, is Harley done? Oh, oh.
My save file!
Oh no, oh no. Oh no.
You made me die!
Oh, where are they teleporting? What the? Bro, what the heck?
Well, that's unfortunate.
Where they at right now?
Dad. To make up for it, I got you some nice perfume.
Oh no.
Smells like
Oh, she made her go crazy. She made her go crazy.
I'm crazy. I am a doctor, and you ain't crazy. You don't have that same.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I don't need a second opinion.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No! Harley! No! Harley!
Wait! Don't you want to get in close and savor my emotions as you deliver the final kill? Nah. Bye.
No.
KO!
Baby girl
Don't
Harley.
just stand there, Jinx. You just want a free
Baby
candy.
girl Harley. Baby girl Harley, man. Baby girl Harley. What are you doing? You're selling, bro. This is why the Joker left you in the first place, bro. What are you doing? You're selling. You're throwing. You're useless. Come on, bro. You could have beat her. What are you doing, bro? It's just Jinx. I'm not going to take my frustration out right now. We're going to finish this out, and we'll talk about it after.
Fair. What if it's Timbers?
This was a complicated fight with far more factors to consider than at first blush. Harley had more direct combat experience against superpowered beings, along with better training.
But Jinx's physical power, diabolical weaponry, and assortment of items were just enough to roast this Harlequin duck.
While Harley lifting over 1,200 pounds is impressive, Jinx can compete with Vi, whose gauntlets weigh 8 times that in the game.
And Jinx can take hits
that
from a
is
guy
true.
who can shake mountains. A bit beyond Harley's level of strength.
Harley may have been more naturally acrobatic, but
That's
Jinx's
true.
hex tech and intangibility matched and outclassed that mobility. The teleporting tablet alone could control the entire fight, since Jinx could send herself or Harley just about anywhere.
And while Harley had a
that
moderate
is
healing
true.
factor, she's never regenerated entire body parts before. So a big enough kaboom would definitely kill her. And Jinx's weapons were strong enough to do just that. In order to destroy over 13,000 tons of rock from such
I
a
guess
distance,
so, bro.
Lux's magic explosion would need a yield of about 20 kilotons of TNT.
And Jinx's Hextech and Chemtech are similar to Lux's magic in speed and power.
Even
I
if
guess.
we scale Harley's durability to Batman surviving this massive explosion, the potency of Jinx's weaponry outpaces it more than 300 times.
Sure, Harley is legitimately intelligent, but so is Jinx, as evidenced by her inventions and routinely outwitting Vi and her task force. Plus, Jinx is typically distrusting of people she's just met, so Harley's potential mind games were likely to fall on skeptical ears.
Jinx was much more likely to shoot first and ask questions later.
Now, Harley still had her
Interesting.
wide array of poisons
That's
and
crazy.
chemical agents, like the Joker Venom, which would kill most opponents in minutes. However, after living her whole life in the toxic cesspool of Zon, her tolerance for poisons is clearly much higher than a normal person. Not to mention, the Quicksilver Sash could simply end any unwanted effect on her. Ultimately, Harley couldn't stand up to Jinx's
not fair,
physical
bro.
power, superior
It's not
technology, or overwhelmingly explosive
You know what I'm
arsenal.
Harley clowned around only to get her bell rung by someone out of her league.
The winner is Jinx.
Well, man, I'm actually disappointed that Harley didn't win. I wanted Harley to win. That is more that I wanted Harley to win. But they explained it pretty well. I can't. You know, it's unfair, you know what I'm saying? Jinx is a game character. She gets a whole bunch of busted abilities. You know, they got to make everybody fair in the game. So it's not really fair. But if you guys enjoyed today's video, if you guys want more reaction videos from me, just let me know down in the comment section below and I can get those out for you. You know what I'm saying? But if you enjoyed today's video, make sure y'all subscribe today to join the Skills Guild. And I'm going to just catch y'all on the next one. But before I go, there's one thing you should know.
Y'all ugly.